What's up, guys? David the Smash fan here from Chibi No Podcast, and the trailer for Captain America Civil War came out not too long ago, and people are freaking out. And there's tons of information that's given to us in this trailer, and so we're gonna go and talk about some things that are important and some things that we think they're gonna show us later on in other trailers, or might even wait until the movie comes out. Shoutouts to the background music. It is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, the title menu song. So without further ado, here we go. One big and important thing to understand is now Buck remembers Captain America, remembers Rogers, remembers their life in the past. So that's a big thing. So now you can see that their relationship is going to start building from here. From there, we can also see that Buck is a catalyst for a lot of the events that's going to happen. And you see it throughout the trailer. You see it at the very end, when Captain America is talking to Tony Stark, saying, "Sorry, Tony, but I had to do this. He is my friend." And then you hear Tony Stark say, "Well, so was I." And then it goes to that fight scene between Buck, Captain America, and Iron Man. So you know that Buck is going to play a huge role in this movie. Another quick thing is we see that there's a lot of time when they're still around at the Avengers building, and then you even see Black Widow keep in contact with Captain America, even advising him to stay out of it, to not look for Bucky. So like this search for Bucky is going to be a big part of the movie as well. We can already see that. Another one that was really interesting is the first time you see Iron Man, you see him speak, he takes off his helmet and you can already see that he's bruised up. And what's interesting is in the entire trailer, you see Captain America, not Captain America, you see Iron Man without his helmet, but in the Iron Man suit. And so I don't know if this is supposed to represent anything, or if he just has it off for all these different times, or if it just gets destroyed completely and he doesn't make another one. Because it looks like it's the same mark from the first time you see him up until the end of the trailer where he's fighting Captain America and Buck. So that's one thing. Another thing that you get to see is when you see Captain Shield being taken away by the government, but you also see Ant-Man's suit being taken away, which is interesting. Let's see, another one is Captain America. They don't show this in a continuous shot, but you see him being shot when he's next to a blue helicopter, and then like 10 seconds after that you see him holding onto the helicopter and the building. So we can assume that he took down that entire helicopter with his bare hands and just put it down on the ground. And I think that has to do something with an escape of trying to get their weapons and suits back. That's what I'm assuming, because that's what it looks like what's going on. And that Falcon's going to help him, or everyone's going to help him get their weapons and stuff back. Let's see, another one that we saw, we finally saw Black Panther, and his suit looks amazing. It looks sleek, and he looks like he's strong. Like in the clips that you see him actually fight, you see him take down Buck. And then one interesting little thing is you see him, Captain America, and Buck running in traffic. And we've never seen Captain America and see how fast he really is. Like we know he's as fast as a car, but Black Panther and Buck are also that fast. And how fast, we don't know. Maybe 40, 50 miles an hour is up to speculation. But it's cool that you see them running and doing a chase scene on the freeway, but without cars. So that's going to be interesting to see. I see another things that we see is we saw no Crossbones, no Vision, and no Ant-Man. We saw Ant-Man's suit, but no Crossbones, no Vision. So they might be saving that for other trailers. Their roles might be different. We saw some fight with Black Widow and Captain America fighting these soldiers, and so we can assume that's Crossbones' army, or that other enemy that has been talked about that's going to be opposing both sides, basically. And let's see, the last thing that we could see is we see Buck fighting Iron Man, beating him pretty much, and trying to get the reactor out of his Iron Man suit. So that's a big thing. I think it looks like where that takes place is of the same place where he's fighting against Captain America as well, and when they tag team him and basically take Iron Man down to his knees. A lot of things going on in this trailer. You see Tony Stark's point of view. One of the lines that he says is, "If we can't accept limitations, then we're no better than the villains." And obviously Captain America says, "Well, I don't see it that way." The opposing sides are such great things, and the poster really shows that both sides aren't wrong, but they're triggered and powered by personal experiences that they've had. We've had Iron Man, who was free to do anything, and he accidentally made Ultron and almost destroyed the Earth. And then we see Captain America's side, where he's seen Hydra take over, and then when he was working with S.H.I.E.L.D., he's seen the corruption there, and then also see Hydra being a big part of it after that. So it's not going to be a fight of who's good or who's evil. So it's going to be a real interesting take on the Civil War comic book. I mean, you can already tell it's not going to be anything like it. They're going to loosely base this movie on it, and that's already been said before. But that's made very clear in this movie as well. Another big climactic fight scene that we see is we see Captain America's team, Captain America, Buck, Hawkeye, and the Scarlet Witch, and it looks like they're in some sort of airport, and they're all charging on the Falcon, and they're all charging to fight. We see Captain America and War Machine. So nothing like the other Avengers movies before, where there was a big scene that was world catastrophic. So we don't see that in this movie. It's more, I guess, isolated battles, and so it's gonna be really interesting to see what the big climactic fight's going to be. I think it's gonna be more personal. Like you said, we saw the fight with Bucky, Iron Man, and Captain America. So I think it's gonna be something like that, but more just Captain America and Iron Man. Just great things. Like I really can't stress enough how great this trailer was, and it already has over 10 million views on YouTube, man. It hasn't been even out a day. So good job, Marvel. So that's all I can think of right now of what's important in this trailer. Let me know what you guys think. Give us comments. I'll leave the link to the YouTube trailer in the description below. But yeah, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys in another episode of Chibi Podcast. And once again, this is David, Smash Fan, and I'm out.